Howdy everyone, and welcome back to the Lunar Geeks Out channel. This is my second attempt trying to film this intro because my camera died. Apparently the warning was not for low memory, but for low battery, and I did not realize that because I'm not used to this camera yet. But fortunately it was just the intro that did not work out, so the unboxing portion was not lost, and yes, you're back with another unboxing video. Y'all have seen the title, of course, y'all already know that. I did not expect to be doing this so early, but it is, well, I expected the album to arrive today. I didn't expect it to arrive so early today, and because I expected it to arrive later at night, because mail normally arrives at, like, anywhere from, like, 7 to 9. I expected to be filming this tomorrow when it was actually bright outside and I could have a bit of natural lighting come in. And so I wasn't relying on just the single ceiling fan with lights on it in my room. But this arrived early, so I'm going to film it today, making this the third video I filmed today. So that's more than I normally do, but this is one I'm very excited about. This is an album that I actually never expected I'd be able to have, just because I thought it was out of print, but I managed to find a copy, and it was a decent price, so I went for it. And that is, as y'all may or may not be able to see, Femm-Isation, I think I'm saying that right, by Femm, along with the single CD of PoW and L.C.S, along with like a bunch of remixes. So let's figure out how this thing opens up and get it out. Let's see, alright, need to go like this. Oh, that's fancy, that's fancy. It's not fancy, but it's fancy. Yeah, this is 2 CDs, which is pretty cool. I thought... Actually, I didn't know if it was going to be 2 CDs, or it was going to be like, more like some of the double albums I have. I say double albums where it's like, it's 2 CDs in one case, but there's actually 2 cases. So, let's see. PoW L.C.S. unfortunately has a crack on it, but, I mean, as long as the CD itself isn't damaged, I really don't care too much, because it's... stop sticking to me. It's the case. You know, I'm not planning on reselling these things, and, oh, that's that weird, like, sticky stuff. Ugh. That's something that could be taken out of context right there. But, I hate this stuff. I'm used to, well, I don't know what it is. I hate it. I'll talk about Femm-Isation first. This is, first one I got. This one, the case itself is in good condition. Here is the back. So, I will say I don't like the cover art on this one much. It's very flat, and it feels like they could do more. They could have done more with it, especially compared to some of the other cover art they have. But it's not terrible, but it's certainly not my favorite. The CD itself, very minimalistic, but it does fit with the album cover and everything. And then, let's see. Alright, got some photographs of them and everything. Very cool. I love just all the different outfits they have. And then, if I should probably put this back in here now that I think about it. If I can get this out. These are always so much of a pain to get out. Come on. It's always the one page that does not want to lift up. And it doesn't want to just pop out. Oh, come on. I should not be having as much trouble with this as I am. But there's always some complication in these videos. There's always something that gives me trouble. You know what? I'm doing something risky. I'm bringing the K-bar out just to stick the blade underneath this to lift it up. Because I don't know if that was the static or the sticky, but that was not cool. Hey, it works. So that's my lesson of the day. Definitely not a terrible lesson that you should definitely follow. Use knives to get lyric books out. But, yeah, just flipping through this, it's very simple. I mean, just white text on a black page, nothing really worth talking about in there, not really any pictures aside from on page 1. There is this one, which it is not wanting to focus. I believe that's the photo that was used on the cover of Unbreakable, which, of the tracks I've heard off of this song, because I haven't heard everything yet, of the tracks I've heard off of it, that's my favorite, and, until I had heard Mental Health, that was my favorite track from them in general. So this one, very nice, seems to be flawless. This one, aside from this rather nasty crack on the front, which is not showing up particularly well on camera, is in very good condition. Here is the back of it, and I have to say the logo they have here, right here, I'll try to edit it in because it's not, I don't think I can get it to focus on it. That logo is way too metal for this group, which reminds me that on Amazon this album was listed under pop metal CDs, which, if you know Femm, they got some stuff that kind of has like a metal attitude, and there's some stuff that could easily be made into metal, and stuff that I will say Unbreakable it's not a metal track in the slightest. It has no similarities to metal, but I really want to see Sleep Token cover it in the style of their tracks from The Room Below, which is sort of metal adjacent because they're a metal band, but those are all just like solely piano and then Vessel's vocals. That's just being a tongue twister right there, but I don't know. It's funny how that, seeing that, and then with the logo and everything, going, ooh, I like this CD. This one's fancy. And I guess it fits in with PoW. Got the whole comic book aesthetic. Very cool, very cool. And we got this. That is I'm not used to, I can't even see myself anymore. I'm not used to unboxing just standard CDs, so I probably won't unbox too many of these because there's just not as much to talk about with them. This is just one where I was very excited to get my hands on it, but here we go. This one actually popped out immediately. That crack might have actually helped. Is there anything inside? Just lyrics. So I will talk about the why. Hold on. I mean, go back in there. There's always a complication. Thank you. So what I will talk about the track listing real quick because I put this in the wrong way. That's stuck. I will deal with it later. The cover is on this the wrong way. This one is, their debut album, very cool, so it has all the expected tracks on that. This one has 3, it has the singles PoW and L.C.S, and it has the Japanese version of Astro Boy, which I guess the English version is on Femm-Isation, and then this one has just a lot of remixes of tracks off of this as well, since it being, a double album instead of, like PoW and L.C.S being like bonus tracks on the one CD or whatever. So, very, very cool. I'm glad to have gotten this. This was not something I ever expected to get, just because I thought it was out of stock everywhere. I don't know if I just missed it on Amazon, or if they just got it back in stock, or what. But very happy to have this. Femm has swiftly become one of my favorite groups, and while I still do not know every track for them, in fact, I only know off of this, I only know, hold on, I only know 3 tracks. I had to actually count, and off of this, I know approximately 0 tracks. This is one of those ones where I was confident I was going to enjoy it. I was like, this might want a chance to get this, let me jump on it. Would I've probably been able to find another copy eventually? Maybe eBay and Discogs and places like that exist, but it was an opportunity that I couldn't really turn down. Besides, I've been planning on getting a copy of Twice's Formula of Love. We went over to the closest like big city. It's not a very big city, but the closest like big city out here. And I was looking at Target for it because Target was where I saw it last, but that was before I knew the album, and it's a long story. They didn't have it, but I've been planning on buying an album, so it's a substitute or something. I had a line of reasoning, but this is one of the albums that I never really expected to get my hands on. There's one other in my collection that I never thought I'd get my hands on. And then I'm still hoping I can find a copy of Transmissions by Starset, which seems to be out of stock everywhere. So that's going to be fun to try to track down. I mean, it might be fun, I don't know. Tracking albums down is boring when compared to, like, tracking Militaria down, but that's a rant for another time. But anyways, very happy with this. I do wish it didn't have the crack on PoW L.C.S, but, you know, so long as the CD itself isn't damaged, I don't really have any complaints, because, again, it's just the case. It's not like the artwork itself is damaged. I've damaged a couple of the albums I own. I think I accidentally stepped on one of my Iron Maiden albums. Now that has a very similar crack in it, so I don't have any room to complain. It's nice. It's superficial damage. Not even worth returning it or anything. I mean, I doubt they'd be able to send me another copy, but, you know, it's not worth returning it over or anything. It could have been happened in shipping. I don't know why I'm going on about this so much, but, yeah, aside from the slight damage to it, everything is very good. No complaints. Looking forward to checking this out later. And, yeah, that is pretty much all I have to say. So, thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I have done a couple film reactions in the past, so what tracks have I done? I've done Tokyo. I hate the mic. I've done. Is Tokyo Girls Anthem or Tokyo Girls Paradise? I always mix it up. I can't remember which one I mix it up as. It's one of those. I've reacted to that track, reacted to Mental Health, and reacted to. Oh, it's the new one. We Got Each Other. So I've done a couple film reactions if you want to see me talk about them a bit more. But, yeah, that's gonna do it. I might have said that already. I don't know it. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, I'll be seeing ya.